All right, welcome to part three. Parts one and two were kind of meh. We found some fun figs. Nothing like wildly overwhelming, but I think profitable in the long run. But maybe part three is where some home runs are. We're going to find out together. What is up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I'm the Brick Scavenger. Thanks for being here on this Lego treasure hunt. We've got some work to do on this haul only because there's a lot of figs, like this, that, can generate $3, $5, $6, something like that, depending on the fig. But we haven't found a ton of home runs so far. That one of the things that really helps when you're sort of in this line of work is to find a couple of $30, $40, $50 figs. And that's just a complete game changer on the finances of it all. When you don't find that, it can still work. It just takes more time to process stuff. But that's, part of the nature of the beast. So we paid, I already forgot the numbers, $570 or something for the whole 3.5 pounds. So this is 1/3 of that. So we're calling this a shade under $200 is what we paid for it. Hoping to turn this part into 400. I'm not sure we'll be able to do that in part 1 and 2. So this one may be less than double your money overall, but let's go through it together. Let's do some treasure hunting, shall we? Maybe we'll find something good in there. Part of the problem is we've got a lot of figs like this in there, and I don't know what they are. They feel like they're probably either Ninjago or Monkey Kid. Are they valuable? Are they not valuable? I have no idea. I just don't follow those themes closely enough to be able to say with certainty. Look at that thing. That kind of feels like a video helmet or something, but I don't know. Anyway, we're going to keep going. We got some Avatar in here. Look at this. Look at this. We're off to a good start on this one, I feel like, because there is, maybe that's not the expensive one, but that's like a Death Star protocol droid. We have got the Buzz Lightyear with the glass piece. The glass piece is probably worth more than the rest of it combined. So you never find it with a glass piece. That's amazing. Here is I got a little excited for a clone helmet for a second, and it's wildly fake. There's like a green snake head. That's too bad. We did find 3 wicked expensive Star Wars minifigures that all 3 were fake from the episode 2 gunship. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's got to be Elphaba. That's the first time I've found that in mini doll form. It's kind of fun, I guess. I just don't mini doll that much. See, look. Oh, wait. I bet that's the pirate dude. Is this a video fig or just a different fig? I don't know. That dude's cool, though. Look at that guy. That guy may never leave my house again. I bet he's staying with me. Here we go. Look, these are what we've been finding. Lots of these things. I just don't know anything about them. I literally know nothing other than I'm assuming they're Ninjago and I'm assuming they're $3 to $5 a piece. Maybe there's a couple of expensive ones that have snuck in there. I just don't know. We're going to have to look them up. We're just going to have to spend the time to process everything. There is, so that's not correct. That's a Star Wars hairpiece, but not for this dude. This is Barriss Offee right here. I think she has a skirt. I think that's correct. Look at this dude. Are these video figs? Look at these. I bet these dudes go together somehow. Both of those dudes are cool. There's a Minecraft fig. Another one of those, Ninjago guys I don't know anything about. Here is Killmonger. Let's go. The helmet is awesome. Uh-oh. Unless the head's stuck in there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't you do it. We probably should pick a cheaper... Let's pick a cheaper torso to do that with. We may have to work on this later off camera. But the helmet is awesome. But only if you can... Oh, no. The head's chewed up. So we may have to try to grab with pliers the head. I don't have pliers in front of me, and if I try to use a knife and cut my hand off, that wouldn't be great television. Hey, there's the old Qui-Gon. We found the rest of the Qui-Gon before. Wait, let's keep it all together. Anyway, there's Killmonger, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be a full fig because that head's chewed up. There's some more Ninjago. There is Abe, Apocalypseburg Abe or something like that. Nice. I love finding these red dragon torsos. Those are super fun. Star Wars helmet, more Ninjago. That looks like that may be Cinderella or something. Maybe a hairpiece for a Lego movie. We've got some space in here. I love finding these. I'm probably going to be selling these, even though I should be saving them for my Islanders display. I feel like I have some of them already. There's a tricorn hat. Otherwise, not a lot to speak of. Let's see. That. Oh, please be real. Please be real. No. Oh, yeah, it's real. Oh, I don't think I have this. Oh, and I bet that's the hair. I think this is Nearly Headless Nick. Glow in the dark. I have no idea if this thing is expensive. But it's cool, and I don't think I have it. So that's probably staying with me, too. Bluey. Oh, earlier in part 1, I said it was like Fortnite or Animal Crossing. I think Bluey's the right answer on those. So if you watched part 1 and 2 and you were laughing at me for not knowing, I think the right answer is Bluey. Here is one of those pearl dark gray helmets. I bet that's expensive. There's another Dimensions fig. We found some good Dimensions figs in here. Here is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Nice. There's a Star Wars fig, and there's Beast Boy's hair. We need to set that aside. We found Beast Boy, I think in part 2, but didn't find his hairpiece, and I don't want to lose that. So we're going to put that off to the side. Let's see. We've got Rex hat here, a transparent. A lot of like fun little parts in there, but probably nothing insanely valuable. Look at that old fig right there. That's an oldie. There's a 501st helmet. Oh, where is your, maybe you're supposed to have that pink hair or that pink elf hat we found in part 1. But I'm always in the lookout for elf hats because they're stupid expensive. And whenever you find them, they're fun to have for making mocks or your winter village or whatever, you know. There's a Grogu in there, some other random stuff in there. This feels very, very kind of reminiscent of parts 1 and 2, where you're finding some, kind of complete Ninjago figs, some other random parts, a few handful of things that are decent and nothing stellar. That dude's got fun hair. I'm assuming that's Harry Potter. Anyway, he's got fun hair. Some friends, yeah, like this, this kind of Ninjago thing. We found a lot of that. Here you go, another one. A lot of that kind of Ninjago stuff. So if you're a Ninjago fan, maybe you've enjoyed this other than the fact that I don't know what any of them are and I'm not identifying them for you. But maybe you already know what they are. Look at that helmet hairpiece. I think we needed that from earlier, actually. More whatever. But yeah, there's just not a lot of insane home runs here. Look at that dude. Whoa. There's another one. There's another elf hat. Nice. I like finding those even if I'm not going to be... we found another crayon dude, but we still haven't found the crayon, the helmet piece. More Ninjago. That helmet looks more real. We'll check that one, but that one looks more real. Deathstroke, I think. There's a Harley Quinn. Here's more of these dudes. Oh, man, maybe not. Look at this dude. That's got a really cool hood on it. That one may be good. I don't know. There's a spiky cat. Let's see. That's an ugly piece right there. God, all these Ninjago or Monkey Kid dudes or whatever they are. Here is a Daisy Duck. Here's a Homer Simpson. That's fun. Some dinosaur food in there. Here's a Maleficent. I think it's Maleficent, but we haven't seen the hairpiece. Oh my, that's ugly business. Too bad, because another fake awesome helmet goes by the wayside. Look at that. There's another one of these things. We found one of these earlier as well. The transparent clear helmets are pretty expensive. That's probably a Harry Potter dude of some kind. There's another. Whoa, look at this. Somebody had 2 Stay Puffs. That's awesome. That's, probably $35-40 combined. I bet this goes with this. This feels like it goes like that. Let's see. Skeletons. Let's see. Is there anything else in here? We got a little bit left. Just tons of these Ninjago dudes. Hopefully somebody on Whatnot will come and take these off my hands so that I can get rid of them quickly. I like these collars in the sand blue color. That's fun. Look at that. Old officer. Holy schmolies. That kind of feels like a Mrs. Claus or something. Hey, there's a baby. Cute. That dude needs a helmet. Anything else in here worth noting? There's a rabbit. Look at this helmet. Some of the Ninjago stuff is awesome, even if it's not valuable. Let's see, anything else in, whoa, yeah, look at this. This is the end, but still. So there's finally one of the crayons, but look at this. Look at this. I don't know if I have this on the wall. That is old yellow Dooku. No swingwear? How is that even possible? That's got to be 20 years old or something. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. I don't know if that's on the wall. Maybe it is. Let's go do a field trip. We haven't done a field trip in a while. Let's do a field trip. So this is my Star Wars wall right here. I've put more and more shelves up as my dad comes to visit and helps me. So the collection kind of looks smaller as more and more shelves go up. But I assure you, there's a lot of figs on this wall and a lot of expensive figs on this wall. Whether a yellow Dooku is on the wall or not, I'm not sure. I'm looking, but I don't want you to have to sit here and watch my shaky hands try to hold this camera for too long. Yellow Dooku. Yellow, I see some yellow-headed figs on this section. So maybe it would be in here, but honestly, I don't see it. So maybe that one's a little bit different. That's the nougat colored one. I don't know if I have yellow Dooku. Maybe we just killed our profit margin by adding yellow Dooku to the wall. I guess we did. I'll look again off camera. Yeah, if you see yellow Dooku, then hit me up in the chat so that I know where to look. But I don't see it. So maybe yellow Dooku just joined the collection. I think it did. Sweet, that's always fun. All right, there you go, yellow Dooku. We'll put him next to Previz. How about that? There you go. You can hang out next to Previz right there. That's a fun fig. All right, well, there you go, guys. Parts 1, 2, and 3. You know, if you're a Ninjago fan, you probably enjoyed that. If not, then, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Nothing stellar, but profitable if you're willing to grind. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll see you next time.